we've got a good matchup in store between the Detroit Tigers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Pirates baseball on the show. Next. Jamison Taillon gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a solid season up to this point. 15 wins on the year, and that's a pretty good number. He's going to look to add to that total in this one here today.
Play ball. He's out. 3. Ball 4. Take the base. Out.
So digging in now, Frank Fleming, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Frank Fleming.
Come on, let it fly right here.
Hey, see it deep and drive. What do you say?
First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
All right, Matty, they show up for game 1 of this road trip. They have to find a way to play a little bit better baseball. Coming off a recent homestand where they were only able to squeak out 3 wins. But at the end of the day, the way this team's been playing, 3 wins is a significant. See how game 1 of this road trip treats them.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Now to the plate, K.J. Harrison. He was 1 for 3 in the ballgame back on Sunday.
K.J. Harrison.
The 2-2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Leading off the inning, Jeimer Candelario, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Jeimer Candelario.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Fleming arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Stepping into the box, Frank Fleming. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar.
And he will get there to make the running play. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Frank Fleming. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1-1 the count now. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Right, one more time right here.
Here now the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. Now it's ball 4. At the plate, Kevin Kramer. Now a move over to first.
Back.
And again a throw, and the runner back safely. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call. Now at the plate, Dylan Thomas. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for Detroit. Number 34, Jake Rogers.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit.
No runner, cut it.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not...
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Volpe. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he popped him up. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they... Striding in to start the 9th, Frank Fleming. And they'll need him to get something going here. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Get your pitch. Drive it.
Line toward the gap in left center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall. And he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Runner breaks for third. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher, you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Liner toward right center. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, way to rip it right there, huh?
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Detroit Tigers get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Afternoon baseball. Next up for Detroit is Mann23's, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. This is lifted out to left. Fleming is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Striding in, Frank Fleming. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they get put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
Count is 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3 in the inning. Settling in, KJ Harrison comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game. Now a flare out to left center. Kramer onto the grass, but the left fielder calls him off, and here's Yasmani Tomas. So far, 0-for-1 with a flyout. 0-1 count and the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Fleming will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Frank Fleming. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
2-1.
1 strike.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. Shot here to left, number 43 on the year for him, as the Pirates have come back to tie things at 2.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens?
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Yasmani Tomas. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Fleming is in his tracks now as he... Ready for another chance. Frank Fleming. A ball and no strikes. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Shack swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Up next steps Kristen Stewart. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
The center fielder, number 14.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Digging in, Frank Fleming. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Hey, let it rip, let it go.
That misses. 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Hey, let her fly, kid. Let her fly. Hey, get your pitch. Let's go.
A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucks.
Come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Here we go.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Thomas is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Tigers rode an important 6th inning to MLB The Show. Yu Darvish gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak. Maybe rattle off 8 to 10.
In under than 2. Darvish has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. There as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Fleming is back near the ivy as he makes the catch for the first out. The next Cub up, Tyler Nevin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Tyler.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Oh, and he misses it. Around first, he's digging for second. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. Nevin blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And the ball's waiting for him, and he's out at the plate. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Frank Fleming. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that misses 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
All right, come on now. 1 time. Let it fly, buddy.
Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Here we go now. Come on now. 1 time.
Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a digging in Frank Fleming, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Dad, it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
All right, come on now.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Get your pitch and drive it. Let's go, big dog. Your spot.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could...
To the plate now, Frank Fleming. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Schwarber will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and 1 run. Here's Mookie Betts. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The right fielder, Mookie.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Fly ball out toward left center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
No runner, no runner. Hold it right there. Hold it.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. Pittsburgh jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber, and their runners at the corners now.
The left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Hit in the air out to right. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the insurance run comes across to score from third.
I expect this series to be a battle, so to take the first game at home is definitely the way you want to start it out. Give that home crowd a reason to come back tomorrow for what will hopefully be another solid performance.
Afternoon. Into the box now, Frank Fleming. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball one. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, D-Row, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can...
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Stepping in, Kevin Kramer, and the Pirates trying to make this first inning even more productive here.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Frank Fleming. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
2-0 now. He's ready. Now the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. It's a 6-0 ball game. Coming to the plate now, Kevin Kramer.
Number 46.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away. Now at the plate, Will Craig. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Will Craig.
See it up, drive it like you can. Let's go.
Pops this one up. Perez has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2. Ready now, Jason Martin.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jason
3-0 pitch.
Martin.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. At the plate, John Ryan Murphy. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
John Ryan Murphy.
And he popped him up. Hernandez ranging into shallow right. 1 run is scored. The tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the in all 10. Ready for another shot now. Frank Fleming. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd.
Fleming.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Digging in to try it again, Kevin Kramer. It was a walk in his last trip.
Let her rip right here.
The 1-1. This is on the ground over to first.
You're down.
And he'll take it to the bag himself, and a great job of pitching. Ready once again, Frank Fleming. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Fleming.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Count even now at 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Come on now. One time, right here.
A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucks.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th. In now, Kevin Kramer, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. And he just manages to get his hand in. Fleming aboard here at first with nobody out. Runners on the move for second, and he won't have to contend with a throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning.
Come on now, get your pitch
The
up there.
first baseman,
At
number
the plate,
34.
Will Craig. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Hernandez at second. Throw to first is in the dirt, and now everybody's safe. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. Now batting, Jason Martin. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. On a rope to the second baseman. Stepping up to the plate, John Ryan Murphy. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
John Ryan.
The 1-1 home. Ground ball left side. Bryant is up with it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the now the Cubs 4-hole hitter Wilson Contreras
Number 40, Wilson.
pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that these guys currently sit in the number 3 position in the circuit in that category. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. In there, a base hit.
Eat it, eat it.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside.
Now in the box, Frank Fleming. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. First pitch on its way. One out, nobody on.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Line drive to center field. Another base hit. How about the game he's putting together? Now 4 for 4 in this one.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, Dero. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Kevin Kramer goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
The first baseman, number 34, Will Craig.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. 8-1 is the final score this afternoon. Pittsburgh jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store. Justin Steele, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
0-1.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Dan, Dero, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately. 5-2. Oh, and he misses it. To second for one.
He's out.
So striding in, Colin Moran has 2 hits in 11 trips for the series so far. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Hayward. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Hey, need you right here, kids. Right
Throw
there.
over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. A runner on first with 2 away.
Your pitch.
And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. Here now the 2-2. Runner goes for second. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber is under it, and he makes the catch for out number. Stepping into the box, Frank Fleming.
Number 44.
Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2.
Ball, that's out. Count full.
Colin Moran waits on deck. Swing, and there it goes. He got all bleachers and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 44 on the year. And the Buccos have made this a 3-2 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Digging in and looking for more, Frank Fleming. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
And there's ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. The 2-1.
Ball, that's inside.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Full count, 3-2.
Hey, like you can up there, like you can. Let's go.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact.
Hey, have a rip, like you can.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Frank Fleming. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. Has a look, now the pitch. Popped him up. Contreras shading to his right. And that ends the inning. Here's Javier Baez. Past meetings with Kelvin Herrera. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Kramer backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Frank Fleming will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Ball 1, well below the zone. Seared down the first baseline. And that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit. And a very important insurance run comes around to score from second. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit.
Third baseman.
Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there.
Hey, keep going up there. Clutch up. You next.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together. 6-4 the outcome today. The Pittsburgh Pirates came through when it mattered in. We are under the lights this evening. So striding forward now, Frank Fleming. He's a guy hoping to finish strong in the season's final month. Definitely in the discussion for Rookie of the Year honors. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Barnhart has it, and the throw is there to record the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Frank Fleming. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. One and two now as that one's fouled off.
He did a good one.
Now the pitch.
I got to count 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And he fouls this one off. In the dirt, did he go around? Yes, he did. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. So here's the Reds pitcher, Sonny Gray. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Oh, and he misses it.
2-2.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit.
Standing in, Frank Fleming. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Reds, number 19, Joey.
Skied in the air to straightaway left.
2-2-2.
Fleming is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. In now for the Reds, Freddie Galvis. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the 2-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Fleming is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left.
The left fielder, number
Up next for the Buccos, Frank Fleming, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Hey, meet you right here. Let's go, kid.
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in. Punch up for us.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Fouled away.
Your turn now. No one better.
Here now the 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline.
Punch up. Drive him in for us. Hey, drive him in, babe. Need it right
He's
here.
set. Here's the 2-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Ready now for Cincinnati. Josh Van Meter, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. In the air out to straightaway left. Fleming is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4 the final tally. The Pittsburgh Pirates came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory.
5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners.
Afternoon base. Stepping up now, Eugenio Suarez head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's gone 2 for 5.
Eugenio Suarez.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And a scaling attempt at the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. Standing in, Frank Fleming. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the 1st inning.
3-2.
Swung on and missed 3-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Batting 4.
His way in this one, and as you can see, it's not been the case of late. Has a look, now the pitch, and there he goes towards second. He's right there. Throw on Nevada will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. 2nd inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, it's fairly dry down here right now, but I am told there's a bigger threat of rain later in the game. It's not entirely clear how severe it's going to get, but we could be facing a weather delay if the storm front passes over the ballpark. For now, let's hope for the best.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. Safety of the players, of course, and players getting...
Come on, baby.
Striding in once again, Frank Fleming. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential 3rd waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, that's the ball.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1
really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
2-2 pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full. 3-2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Mooney takes his lead at 3rd with 1 away. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Striding into the box, Frank Fleming. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Hey, let's go, kid.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
That's in there. Base hit. The relay throw, and this will get in there too late. He's in there at third. Now at the plate, Colin Moran, and their runners at the corners now.
Third baseman, Colin Moran.
Runners off for second. This is hit softly to third. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. Two-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, Dero, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate two-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
The throw is wild, and he gets away. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Stepping in, Frank Fleming. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. One and one.
1-1.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes. 6-3, the final score today. The Pittsburgh Pirates used a nice fifth inning. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Pittsburgh Pirates. So stepping in, Frank Fleming. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7. A 2-seamer there as this is fouled off to the left side. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Fleming hits a little over the 270 mark. And it's fouled away. So far this season, Fleming is slugging over 600. That's an elite level if you're not already aware, so he's got to be dealt. Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him, so he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. Here's Gregory Polanco. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Into the box now, Kevin Kramer. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s.
Number 46.
This pitch is popped up.
Round it hard,
Goldschmidt moving to his left. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. So here's the cleanup hitter, Frank Fleming, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down-and-in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Hey, see it.
Here's the 1-2.
Hey, get a good one. Hey, let it rip. Let it rip.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Hey,
Frazier stands at second with 2 gone. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1 man gone for the Cardinals in the 4th, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Paul DeYoung.
Now batting, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. Digging in, Frank Fleming. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Fleming, a native of Georgia. He was selected in the 15th round during the 2020 draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the...
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And they take the lead. It's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, 45. The next to bat for St. Louis, Paul DeYoung. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Left field and deep. Fleming is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out. Digging in once again, Tyler O'Neill.
Now batting.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Tyler.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Fleming is in his tracks now, and he will put it away to retire the side. Frank Fleming will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the buck. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next, and a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Fleming is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So coming to the plate now, Hunter Renfroe. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Into the box, Paul DeYoung. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Hit high and deep to left field. A ball that's carrying. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Pittsburgh Pirates host road win number 40 on the year. MLB The Show's. So digging in now, Frank Fleming. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. There's a fastball on the inner 3rd taken for a strike. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. Michaelis has racked up over 800 innings in his big league career, and through those innings he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. Drilled to the right side, and that finds its way through for a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
The right fielder, Gregory.
The 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short.
Get out, fly, fly, fly!
Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Yeah, and we didn't waste any time getting things going here. 2 outs and the base is loaded, and the next at bat could set the tone for the entire rest of the game. If he can get out of this mess without any damage, he's going to know he can shut the door.
Hot shot to first base and a great play to end. Stepping into the box, Hunter Renfroe, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! It's a grand slam. First try. Comes set, now the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Hey, grip it and rip it, kid. Grip it and rip it.
And he lays off for ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Right fielder looking up. Gone! A two-run blast to straightaway right field. 46 now for him on the season, and the Bucks have made this. Now to the plate, Paul DeYoung. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Fleming is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Colton Wong.
The second baseman.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. At the plate, Boone Das, runner in scoring position with two gone. The 1-2. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Fleming is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. Frank Fleming will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his two-run homer that had him rolling early on. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
1-1.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 home. Misses off the plate. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Renfroe is there, and he makes the catch. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Going back is the left fielder. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen.
Well, this game is definitely out of the norm from this guy. I mean, his ERA is in the 2s, and they're just hammering him all over the yard. That earned run average will be on the rise after this one.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Al Griffith.
Center fielder, Al Griffith.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down. And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Miguel Sano. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the end. Striding in, Tyler O'Neill. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 2-2. That's popped up. And that's in there, base hit. And not in time as the run scores. The tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. Now at the plate, Frank Fleming. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. With runners in scoring position this season, Fleming hits a little over the 270 mark. Now the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, need you right here. 1 time. Let's go.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Come on, big guy.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept in the last 5 games, but they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
Afternoon.
Batting 4th, the left fielder,
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball for Wong at second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Settling in now, Tommy Edman. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Shortstop, Tommy.
Lifted in the air out to left. Fleming comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Frank Fleming. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Get your pitch, drive it right here.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucks.
Wait for a good one now.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Here's Gregory Polanco as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Ready on 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Frank Fleming. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
The 1-0 home is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
Come on, big guy.
Now the 2-0 home. Outside, 3-0 now. Gregory Polanco waits on deck. Hits are now even at 4 apiece.
All right, come on now. One time, let it fly.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Gregory Polanco.
Here it is, the 3-0. There's ball 4. So striding in, Kevin Kramer, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 0-1, here's the pitch. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. 1 there. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third. Ready for another chance? Will Craig. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
Will Craig.
He's set. The 2-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. Swing and a looper to left. Fleming is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in, Frank Fleming, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Skied into straightaway right. Renfroe is going to have room out there as he puts this away. A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. St. Louis came through late, taking
early winter check-in. This representative wants his client well informed on important matters. New to the majors, this player's offered schooling on the structure of his contract. The agent moves on from that topic. An unresolved player concern is revisited.
Kyle Hendricks gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Kyle Hendricks is not one of these overpowering guys. He reminds me of Greg Maddux. He's 88 to 91 with really good sink, great straight changeup, and has the slurve. Not a true curveball, not a true slider. The key to Kyle Hendricks, inducing early contact. The more pitches that hitters see, the better chance they have to hit on him. If Kyle Hendricks is on, you'll know early he'll be getting a lot of quick outs.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on there.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Frank Fleming. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fouled off. Frazier leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Ball.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
On the ground to the left side. Baez able to get there. The easy way to Hernandez to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Frank Fleming, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, one time, right now. Here we go.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Hey, come on now, one time, right here. Need you right here, kid.
And another foul ball.
Come on, kid, get on for us. Here we go.
Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Now a spin and a throwback to second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And he'll turn and throw back to second again. And he'll dive back in.
Hey, like you can up there, like you can. Let's go.
Grounded to third.
Come on.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. On the move is Hayward. He gets there, and that's the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Digging in, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Pick up the ball. Stay right here on the
The
bag.
flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Frank Fleming. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
Now the 2-0 home. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Grounder down the line at third.
Dig.
On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Now at the plate, Frank Fleming. Go-ahead run at first. Nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. 1 away. A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Andrew Chafin claims the win out of the pen, his first. Kyle Bearclaw wraps it up for the save, his first of the year.
First for the victorious Pirates, 3 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 17 men on base.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition. Stepping in, Frank Fleming. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side. There to look it in his Betts, and that's out number 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for Chicago, Javier Baez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's a huge swing by Baez and a ball sent to deep left field. Into the bleachers and gone.
Well, he's definitely off to a shaky start.
Back to the top of the order now, and that means batting next will be the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Left fielder coming on, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Here's Mookie Betts. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He's a .333 hitter. He's taken him deep once. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Fleming will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Into the box now, Frank Fleming. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
That's a ball.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Needed to lay off that pitch up. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
The first baseman.
Now at the plate, Will Craig. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. Throw into third. Oh, and he's not going to make it to third as he's gunned down by the right fielder, and that's a tough second out. The next Cub up, David Bodie. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The third baseman.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Fleming is there, and he has it for the out. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Fleming is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Ready now, Frank Fleming comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Coming to the plate now, Travis Shaw. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Fleming is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. All set for the start of the inning. At the plate, Frank Fleming. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one without a doubt is gone.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the...
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. At the plate, Frank Fleming. He went deep in the contest last night. Tough to do much with that one, a swing and a miss. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Hit hard up the middle, scooped up.
Come on, run it out.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Digging in to try it again, Michael Taylor, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The center fielder, Michael
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Fleming is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. In now, Frank Fleming. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Now it's 2-0. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
2-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... Standing in with the bases loaded, Frank Fleming, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. Here comes the first pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Hey, one pitch. Make it yours. Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good rip on it, huh?
2 balls and a strike.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Hayward, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. So a big moment here, and standing in, Jeriel Gonzalez, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Fleming will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Ready for another shot now, Frank Fleming. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready once again, Jason Hayward, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Chicago came through late. Jose Alvarez.
A young major leaguer is confronted with a role change. The player will accommodate the team's request and surely earn their appreciation.